Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the game. Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there, running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the pack.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Norton. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Running to Green. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance.
Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball on the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will have its first possession of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, man, the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Snowed under by the defense. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen. These are just so...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Jamison. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to draw me offside. A lot of times, by the way, it's the defense that kind of relaxed for a second. You can tell they had a plan, ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay it up.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Touch pass on the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and took. Over the football, it's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the tailback. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Courtney. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
The play action fake. Floats it out in space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, baller. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on. They can come in right now and play day one with that size-speed combination.
8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. They'll stop him at the 22-yard line as the defense makes a play.
What?
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception of the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll try to get outside. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the...
There he goes! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And the Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Inside the 30. There he goes! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to NC State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself. Give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
The Hawkeyes come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Norton. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. And that is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. One more snap coming before halftime.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun 1st half.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense ready.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the Hawkeyes will move the sticks with the first down.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Well, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation.
Turns on the Jets. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. We are dead even after the field goal here in the third. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Courtney. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And the Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Flips it out in the flat. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
I don't think the defense was expecting an outside run there. Offensively, they go with the toss play, and the running back's able to get to the outside and downfield. It was too late before the defense was able to tackle him out of bounds.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Iowa! And that one will put him up here in the second half. Getting set for the point after. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. On target. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Off play action on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense.
these cycles have great bunch, and they're trying to replace two wide receivers from a year ago that both were trade picks, Jaden Higgins and Jalen Nolan, all drafted in Houston, Texas. They're not doing that with outside receivers. They're doing it with tight ends. And like I say, you're going to see multiple guys on the field all day long. Here's Saba, first carry of the game. Lots of fans. Strings it out, picks up the first down. Beautiful piece of running. And blocking. Pushes the formation block. Pick up that first gain 11. And here's the key is that if you're going to play tight end, you've not only got to catch the ball, you got to get across and get a good block. And that's what happens right there. Good job by Gabe Burkle. A couple of different blocks by 84. Allowed Sama the ability to get to the edge, get to the outside, and pick up the first down. Abu Sama Jr. from Des Moines. First down at the 41. Out of the eye. Second man through. Sama. Oh, and he is done. At the line of scrimmage, Shire just came up. Carson Shire, the senior from Iowa Falls. A nice play. I really like Carson Shire on film. Because when you watch him play, he plays with physicality and a discipline, always where he needs to be. Talking with their coaches, they think that Carson Shire is a future NFL linebacker, and that stick right there certainly suggests the same. Second down at 9. At the 42. Sama trying to drag defenders, breaks the tackle, and gets chopped down. This time it's that Butler, but he gained 6 on second and 9. Now on third down, this is where they really rely on Russell Vick. One, to have the play call at the line of scrimmage, change it if he needs to, and then they also rely on those tight ends. Both tight ends that are in the game are going to be near side. In a bunch set here, you've got both of those big targets right down here for Rocco. Third down and 3 at the 48. Vick, quick strike, runs flat, they go get it. Esposito trying to find Grease, gains the yard, brings it forward to the cycle. This is a great job. There's Shire. Remember, we just mentioned him, Gus. Age 43 coming from the linebacker position. Great recognition from the inside. Makes the stop, forces a fourth down.
The Brady Park thing was fully his paramedic.
During its first year, a humpback calf and its mother are almost inseparable. She lifts her calf to its first breath of air and then protects it on their long journey. One of the most important things you can do is help the next generation. Protect the ones you love with Pacific Life's trusted financial solutions. Talk to a financial professional about life insurance and retirement income with Pacific Life.
With Chewy Pharmacy, save 20% and make every pet a healthy pet. Get quality meds to help with anything, fleas, allergies, or recoveries, delivered fast. For great prices for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy. Ever since we told Jason Kelsey about NFL Sunday Ticket moved to us, he hasn't stopped cheering. NFL Sunday Ticket moved to us. Now join and cancel anytime.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are results of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward. Current and eligible GMC owners get service at APR with a total value of under $12,000 on the Sierra 1500 model. That's 20% below MSRP.
It's football season. No matter who you cheer for, we all agree how much college sports mean to us. But it's at risk. Dramatic changes are causing nearly every athletic department in America to operate in the red, forcing cuts, putting women's sports and Olympic dreams in immediate danger. The solution? Congress must modernize the Sports Broadcasting Act. That single change will generate the funding needed to protect all sports at all schools. Let's save college sports before the clock runs out.
Moisturizing body wash Moisturizing body wash isn't a myth.
The faith definitely is. Dyna, here's some number 24 golf balls. Big News Saturday is sponsored by Pacific Life, building confident futures for nearly 160 years. So, folks, apparently Iowa State got a timeout before this third down. Yeah, watch Matt Campbell. He's on the sidelines. He's going to start racing down to call a timeout. It was very late. The officials ended up giving it to him. The back official that had Campbell right in front of him gave him the timeout. Still third down, Gus. Third down and 3 at the 48 for Iowa State. And they'll hand it off. It's in. First down, Saito. Carroll with the tackle. But it's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 3. Caught by Matt Campbell. Now they tried to throw for it, but they come back right here. And here's going to be Hansen around the edge. Really good job up front and a good read from Bronco Beck. Did you see the little fake that he gave inside as if he was going to fake it to Hansen and pitch it back in the interior? Really nice job by the veteran quarterback. First down at the 47. Beck fires down the field. Two catches, 77 yards last week, including a 61-yarder early. Beautiful throw right here from Bronco Beck. You cannot defend that. On time and on target from the veteran, and the Cyclones are business. 35-yard gain outside, incomplete. Wow. Dominic Overby had it. Broken up, though, by T.J. Hall, the senior from Fresno. Thus, Overby is 6'5". An enormous target down here inside the 15-yard line. 6'5", 200 pounds, trying to go up against T.J. Hall. Not small himself, 6 foot, but giving up 5 inches there on the jump back. Second down, and 10 at the 12. Abu Sama back in the game. He's had some big games for Iowa State in the past. 276 against Kansas State in 2023. He'll run it. Sticks on the ground, cuts it back, and pick up 3 or 4. Well, this is an enormous series here after the big play from Eskilsson down the left sideline. Is the ability, once you drive inside the 10, can you punch it into the end zone? Well, Iowa going to do everything they possibly can to force a field goal here. And obviously, Iowa State, one of the reasons Iowa State was able to come back last year and win this game for Matt Campbell against Iowa is that they kept holding Iowa to field goals on the drives that were successful early in the game. Third down and 6 at the 9. The Iowa offense has been all on the sideline for a while. Back. Incomplete. Kramer, the target. Brings up 4th down and 6. And Matt Campbell will set down.
People talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was where for that receiver to go once he had possession. Oh, no game.
He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after. Gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Gives you a free phone on any plan. Gemini, showing the concealer. We use AI a lot.
The long, thin tube in the middle.
Yes, boyfriend of the year.
Work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. They'll run for it. Stop short of the marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Might be calling a hot route. They'll toss it to the left. Breaks into the open. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to NC State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
He'll do it himself. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it. Oh, big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Snap from the gun on third down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this has been the story of the night.
Hello? No, just bring it later. I'll get you right now. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Are you here or something? Yeah, it's fine. All right. Bye.
Offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Going for it all. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Gonna swing it on second down. Got a man. It's Jamison. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You've got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
If you're the defense, you know that running back is the guy you've now got to stop. He's had a lot of touches in this game. Yes, he's made a lot of plays, but you've got a chance to...
Lots of running room. He's at the... And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Catch in the middle, it's Farrell. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're going to run it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Courtney.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man. It's Courtney. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the number 1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like, in the committee's eyes, we always see, like, a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like, this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot.